And welcome, explorers, to Banished, the simulation game where we die a lot. Or so I heard. We'll have a good first look today at Banished, and it's gonna start off our Sunday, which will later on go over to RimWorld, right? So we'll have a lot of chaos and survival in front of us, and the beautiful, if short, menu track is looping in Banished. Hey Echo, welcome. Badger, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome everybody. I already generated a silly town name. Ostern Portsmouth. What? No, I don't. The town name though, we could work on that. The town name is weird. Ashel Townstow. Prement. Ween. That's neat. Exi Turboles. So, Shoshanko Povi. Banished has an interesting generator for names there. Nimarina. No. Nikuskia. Welshel. It has to be something that I cannot pronounce. By Strongsville. Penhorn Tonville. Colinock is nice. Nemoville. Well, okay. Apparently my name has to be in it. Nemo Villarina. So we have both your ideas in the mix here. I just clicked a few random numbers here. We're gonna have valleys, medium instead of small. Not sure what that means. Climate is fair, disasters are on, starting conditions are medium. I tried to scale the user interface up a bit. It's a bit mushy because of that, but at least you can see stuff, hopefully. We've got 5 families. Clothing, food, firewood, tools, and construction materials are provided. A storage barn has been built already. Some seeds for fields and orchids. Orchids, but... Ooh, I don't know. Stuff is available. Let's go. So this is a first look. I mean, I've played it, right? But it's been ages, and I'm not sure if the game changed at all. Nemoville. Not like the flower, right? Okay, so this is... Ooh, nice. Looks a bit like the place we had for... what was it called? The Stone Age game. Oh, we cannot pan the camera. We can just zoom out and zoom in. No, panning is not what I mean. We can turn the camera, and we can move it around with WASD. We can turn it with Q and E, which is cool. We've got deer. Look at them. All cute and pretty. Lots of materials. So, is this big enough? Ah, it's still small. Our inventory stockpile here is... it's full of stuff. Full of stuff and things. I need to adjust my second screen a bit here. Alright. It's readable. Perfect. Vernie is sitting on the exit button. That's alright. So first we're going to learn about the game's basic controls. I don't do the tutorials because I remember they are not really super good. And this, you know, if I look at it myself, okay, it's just that one track. It's going to be very silent. We've got the ambient sounds. I think that's all right. This way, you know, if I don't do the tutorials, I found out that I have a different perspective and take my time with a focus on, or with an emphasis on my time. As long as I feel necessary to check out elements and functions. I might miss stuff that way, but you know, I feel like I can learn more if I do it like this. I'm gonna pin these here. Left mouse button selects, the right mouse button deselects. That's your general order of things. Right, so we've got a lot of forest, access to water, which is good. Might be bad because it could flood. I don't know. Alright. And our villagers. Citizens. They're looking for a home. We can follow them. We can see their educational status, job happiness. Not sure if that's important. For making families, huh? This is a very old game. It does not have, you know, modern, appropriate roles for the people. It's more like a middle-aged simulator. They are finding tools, clothing. We've got hide coats. Oh, it'd be nice if I could click on the item to see more. I can't do that. Okay, but I see the numbers. I see the amount of storage left. We've got kids here, not yet educated. The clothing quality, the age. 1 year old can already run around like that. Interesting. There's a health meter for each citizen. Seems to be 5 health per person. They're looking for a home. So I think we start with providing a home. This looks like a resource that we can mine or gather. So I'll build the houses not too close to the river. This looks like housing. That's F3. We can pick the simulation speed. And we can pause the game. Can we also go backward? So, on this one here we've got tools and reports. General statistics about the town. Nemo Villarina. It's early spring currently. We've got 10 adults, 0 students and 8 children. Amount of stored logs. Amount of stored firewood. Amount of stored food. I'm gonna try go to 100 because I think it's nearly the same size and it's less muddy. The scaling works in an odd way because I found out that it scales bigger when I go lower with the number. See what I mean? But this way you should be able to see things easier, and I myself also am able to see things easier. Find it a bit small, the user interface. So this is our general information here. Cool. It takes up more screen space like this, obviously, but I think we should be fine. This shares a lot of information with these stockpiles, doesn't it? Yeah. So we can close those down and have this instead. Like there. Okay. Weather and temperature, 38 degrees. No. I remember there was an option to say Celsius or not. So it's 38 Fahrenheit. Is that 3 Celsius? I don't know. But now it's apparently Celsius. We don't know. Looks very, very cold. Okay. There you go. Events that have occurred. Oh, you can sort by death, disaster, and other bad things that happen. Ah, would you look at that? 32 is 0 Celsius. See, I didn't know that. We have a map here that we can use to jump to spots. I don't really need that. Assign jobs. That seems like an important thing. Blacksmith, brewer, tailor, vendor, trader, miner, stonecutter, teacher, physician, cleric, herbalist, forester, woodcutter, hunter, fisherman, gatherer, herdsman, farmer, builder, and labourer. Currently we've got no specialists. Makes sense. No, but this looks easy. You can cycle through the ones you have selected, and here you set the amount. Then show limits placed on resource production. Okay, you can limit how much you produce. Useful. Show the paths between homes and workplaces. We don't have homes or workplaces yet. And the help. In case I get lost. Oh, that's good. Alright, then we've got homes and housing. Then we've got roads and bridges. Storage, markets and trade. Town services, food production, resource production, and removal and destruction. Houses. Wooden houses, stone houses. Provides more warmth than a wooden one. Doesn't tell me how many citizens fit in there. But I think it tells me how many I can build of the type. Oh. Oh, let's show a number. Oh, that's just the hotkey. Yeah. Yeah, that's the hotkey. Okay. For stone houses, I need 40 of this and 40 of that. Well, I could build one stone house. For the mayor. Town services, resources and production. Let's see, we want to do some mining. A mine. To mine iron and coal. And a quarry to mine stone from the ground. It would probably show me if there's... Well, I guess the green area is where it would collect the stones from, wouldn't it? Cannot be placed. Ah, those are not the right stones. Those are the right stones. I see. So if we build it here... Oh, there's another building on the side. I didn't see that. Map. Okay, quarry is not easy to place apparently. A woodcutter seems to be very necessary. Let's have a look at the... building... Right. The green arrows point to the front of the building and show where the building may overlap a road. If a building cannot be placed, the green highlight will turn red. Clicking the left mouse button will place the building. Some placed items like crop fields and roads are variable sized. The area needs to be cleared of rocks and trees. Aha. So these are rocks and these are stone. Okay, but that's automatically done. It looks like it's automatically done, right? So try again. Collect stone. Ah, okay. Let's see. Collect all the stone in this area. Is that stone? No. That seems weird. Okay. I'm going to start with houses, right? So the green arrows indicate where the road is connecting. And we'll have... Oh, that looks different than that one. We have them close by one another. So that has the road there. Let's see. That seems like it's wrongly placed. So I have to cancel that. Right, that worked. Okay, cool. I can do that. So now let's try this again. Okay. Let's see. A dirt road. Right. We've got a grid. Perfect. Also, if I want to connect this warehouse, do I connect it there? Maybe. And then also to the stockpile. Right. Now we let them do it. Build the things. Right, so, furthermore, foodstuffs, fishing. We see the area where the fisher hut will be able to collect fish. That's a bit hard to see. Just a bit of wet, muddy ground that tells you that there might be a fisher hut there or not. Okay, they are now doing what? They're harvesting this. Okay. Because I gave them the order to clear the area, and it was just not giving me feedback on that, right? Yeah, this is marked as clear it. Ah. Okay. So, these jobs that you can give out, like remove structures or remove resources or whatever, that marks the ground like this. Would it be too much to ask the game to show us more than that? Status icon. Apparently it would be. Maybe there's a quick... Oh. There's maybe a mod for that. You know, when you tell them to do a job that is outlined somehow so that it's easier to see. Now that I know it's muddy ground, I can at least guess that this is a job I gave. Well, that's shitty weather to work in. Let's see if I can cancel the job. It still looks like they're gonna do it. Oh, they continue. And if we watch the log, we don't see the orders I gave. Oh, there's a quarry to be built here and there. Ah, I see. So you can click on that. Yeah, we don't need 2 quarries. That's going to be... now I need to cancel the build order. Aha! Okay, so I had ordered them to build a quarry, it just didn't really click with my head. I couldn't see that I did order them to build it. Well, that is a bit of user interface shenanigans that you need to get used to, I guess. Or find a mod for it. So, they stopped cleaning out the place, and they stopped building anything in that regard. We've got a lot of resources now, though. We could build stone houses, I guess. Too late. We might be able to upgrade them later. So let's keep thinking along the lines of food. It's early spring, so we could try to get some fields going with crops. So if I tell them to build a field here, let's start smaller. 2 fields 8 by 4. See if they clean it up automatically with the stones and such. They need to remove the trees. Okay, so you can see what they need to remove if you click on your building, your planned building. Okay, fair enough. So we have a fishing plan. We should do some hunting. Roots and berries, that could also be useful. Oh yeah, okay, that's someone who works a bit removed from town. Back here. And then also... a woodcutter. And a forester, so they can work together. Build a connecting road here. There's a lot of rain going on. Or coming down, more like. Gonna build a road between the fields. And connect the houses. Whoops. Like so. Okay. We've got firewood coming from here, so they might need storage. Storage barn, market, stockpile. Well, the stockpile doesn't seem like it's protecting firewood from the rain, but I'm also not sure if that's necessary. Let's see, storage. Resources. Firewood is used to heat homes. Let's create by chopping logs. The woodcutters, yes. Storage. A stockpile is used to store large-sized resources produced in a town. It stores logs, stone, iron, firewood, and coal. If a market isn't nearby, citizens and workers will visit the closest stockpile to their home to collect the goods they need. The maximum storage is related to its size. The closer the stockpiles are to buildings that produce resources, the better. Workers generally have to transport goods from their creation location. Aha. I see. That makes sense. Echo, thanks for the host. The storage barn is used to store other resources. Leather, clothing, wool, herbs, tools. Okay. So it would be good to have both here. You have a stockpile. And a storage barn. Here. Right. Well, there's a market. Goes to the homes. They would probably like that. Right, next up would be, can I prioritize? Number of citizens working on this location. 2. Workers in this profession. Aha. I'll leave that at the default. We still need to remove trees. No, they need logs. Ah, work needs to be done. Okay, that's the only thing missing. Good. Yeah. It's raining like in the shower. Okay, they are removing the stones so we can plant crops here. I wonder, we've got a trading post with merchants. That's for later. A well provides water for putting out fires. That sounds like a good idea to have a well in different places. For example, there. Oh, that looks like I should move it. Yeah, let's remove that well, place it elsewhere. So people can access that. We have one there. Connect the road also to the fisherman's hut, which is down here. Alright, what's this? The reserve of logs is low. Yes, I bet. So they're clearing out so many things. Aha! Corn. And pumpkin. Automatic. Yeah. Oh, okay. Corn, pumpkin. Sounds good. I could send someone to be a hunter because we've got lots of deer around us. But cows also. Let's take care of what we told them to do up to now. That's enough already. Let's see, harvest trees here and here. It's similar to RimWorld in a few regards, isn't it? Collect stone. Collect iron. So this is iron then. Ooh. Down it goes. It would be nice if I could click on the resource piles to just learn. Yeah, that's iron. Okay. To just learn how the individual resource looks, but the stockpiles do tell the story, doesn't it? Yeah, we've got chopped firewood here. Stone and iron bits. Iron bars, even. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh yeah, Greedfall. 78% done. I think we'll see Greedfall as well. That's good. Next week is already planned up to the limit. We've got Thursday and Friday with Beyond Divinity. Hopefully things will get... we'll go a bit into more motion. The beginning of the game was quite hard, but we arrived at the first battlefield. So now we can level up and equip our characters properly. And after Beyond Divinity, we'll probably say Greedfall. That would be nice. I would appreciate that. Maybe I'll look this up. Removal, collecting, cancelling. Priority tool. Ah. Yeah, there you go. Increase priority. Oops, sorry. Would be good to see those information bits and pieces, wouldn't it? But I know there's a priority tool. For some reason, you want to change the order. You can use... Simply drag over the terrain, highlighting the areas that you wish to be worked on first. So... Does that work? Stone. Yeah, okay. I send out collect orders already. Whoosh. Okay, they're clearing this out. But... getting something to eat. Ah, it's feeding time, huh? Yeah, okay, it worked. I think he's going to do it. No, he's not. No! Okay. So the priority tool. That if work can't be completed, increasing the priority won't do anything until the work can be completed. For example, if you're trying to build a blacksmith and there's no iron available, builders won't be able to complete the building and they will move on to work they can perform. Ah, okay. So in here we've got all the resources, it's just work that needs to be done. So I don't see why this is not being worked on. See what I mean? It looks like they can't complete it, but I don't know why. We've got 8 stone, 16 log. Or is it that we need 16 of 16? That could be it. It is not, That could be it. Oh, we can harvest a few more trees then, I guess. Ah, the stones don't show because they already have orders on them. Ah. I see. Marketplace for later. But on the marketplace, no, I didn't check. Hey Andy, welcome. Okay, so if they bring the resources, if they show they are there, they just increased here. Yeah. Right. So the houses have all the resources, they just need someone to work on it. So the priority tool... something I don't understand. It looked exactly like that for me. Blocks and stone, yeah, I know. How about finishing something? Ah. Alright, let's increase the speed. See if they start building. Does anyone in chat know what's wrong? I've got the resources there. I haven't assigned builders. It's the job assignment. That's the thing. Yeah, I just found out. I clicked on this and saw that I have 0 people working as builders. Yeah, I forgot about that already. Well, then it can't work. That should save us. Hey, so thanks a lot. Good to see you. Okay, let's have 6 builders and 2 farmers. Right, you need to set the professions. Ah. Yeah. Right, now we have 2 people working the farm. And I think, in theory, we can have everybody but 2 people build. Then it will be quicker. And as soon as the other buildings are finished, we can give them the jobs. They need houses. But things will look up now that we know what you need to do this manually. Right, that also means I can send someone to hunt. The hunter lives here. way out in the forest. Yeah, now we're cooking. All right. So on the ambience and the effects, I need a bit less volume. Let's test it if the music has more than one track. We'll find out. Bit of a rough start. But I have laid the plans and now we see they become alive. So 2 people and 2 kids per house. That means we need more houses. You are curious. Are you sure you're curious? I think I placed them correctly. I don't think so. Right, I can, yeah, I can remove a road here because the houses connect directly to the road with the green triangles. That needs a lot of resources transported far away, but I think it's worth it. Right, okay, so we can send someone to be a woodcutter. It's cool that you can do it directly in the building. You don't always need to go back to the profession overview. That's kind of nice. You can have 3 gatherers. Damn. Yay! Corn! No pumpkins yet. So, that means I can reenact my market plan. It's so nice that it's such a huge thing. The market. Like, in the Middle Ages when the marketplace was a beating heart of each town. Trade with merchants. I'm not super interested in that. A schoolhouse for the kids. We'll need that. Oh, let's not place it next to the market. That's too distracting. And a hospital. Next to all the resources. Okay. The materials required to perform work are not available. He needs logs from the forester. I always, in my head, a woodcutter cuts down trees, but he cuts wood that has been cut down already. Yay, look at that. We've got houses with peeps in them. And they've got potatoes and firewood stored already. Greedy little buggers. 400 potatoes. Ah, and you can upgrade to stone houses here. Perfect. Oops. Right, we can have 2 people do fishing. Now I need the overview. let's go down to 2 builders so that we have some laborers as well. Well, 3. Whoops. Or maybe 1 fisherman. Whoops. 1 fisherman is enough for now. Hey? Yeah, okay. Cool. And then I'm gonna connect the houses here. You know, first street, second street and such. And we need this. A tailor. A blacksmith. A tavern. Well, the tavern has to wait. Oh yeah, we're gonna run out of stone. So we will have a gatherer and 2 foresters. Do both cutting and planting. This area here. Okay, cool. In the marketplace. Aha! Pumpkins are growing. Nice. Let's see. I want the stone here removed. And the metal as well, but somehow they don't do it. Not sure why. They're already harvesting. That was quick. Right, how are we doing on the general job distribution then? We've got 2 builders. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, there's more than 1 music track, now we know. Oh, but isn't the road built already? Ah, that's how it looks when it's finished. Ah, okay. I thought it was already finished. That makes sense. Okie dokie. Yeah, that was a tad confusing. I thought a dirt road would just be, you know, placed, and this would be... Because the stone road costs resources, and this doesn't. I thought they would just not have to build it, but that was a misunderstanding on my part. Tunneling. What's this? Town Hall. Chapel. Let's try the priority tool again. Got still some homeless. Whoa, that's big. Yeah, okay. I guess we need a tailor, huh? You could work next to the market, couldn't you? I'm not Not sure if that stockpile is going to stay there forever. Alright. Daylight can work here. We are a fishing. Cool. Yeah, we need some more resources here, huh? Okay. Oops. One more builder. So now there are logs. That means Mr. Woodcutter can cut wood into firewood. It's early autumn already. That was quick. It's going to be good to have the second storage barn, but maybe I ordered them to do that a bit early. We'll see. In general, the game is too loud. Let me take care of that. Alright, that's better. Aha! We are working. So, if by start of winter everybody has firewood in their homes, and I wouldn't want them to finish this, but I'm not sure if we'll get it done in time. Need more logs. Aha! Now the ugly stones get removed. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we survive this. Winter's coming. Already 11 degrees only. They are chopping away at the pathing. Can't seem to convince them to do this first. Ah, but now there are resources lacking. Okay, I cannot complain then. Late autumn. Might have been too late for the houses to be finished in time. You know what? I think yeah, there's the winter. The marketplace has to wait. Can't do that. Okay, they're working on the house. Good. How many homeless do I have left? 6? 5. Why are you living there alone? I can live here with 3 people. Alright, let's see if they get the houses done. We've got got 2 more homeless. Firewood reserves are low. But everybody stored firewood in their house. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so increasing the priority is sort of helping, but not really. They keep doing other things first. Oh, now they are finishing it. Okay. Now you've got a priority tool. Here. But it only works when you have the resources. If they don't have the resources, as in if the house doesn't have all the resources, you can't prioritize it. And you can pause the collection, yeah, or construction. But I wanted to give the resources up from the marketplace, so I cancelled it. So they don't have any food. How about the others share some? Oh, starvation. Oh. Only a bit fish left. Food limit. 5,000 food. So I can have people starve even though there are 220 potatoes in here. Well, maybe he's better off dying with that much of a fun community around him. Okay, let's see. How big is the church? Church is that big. We will have place it here. And next to it will be a cemetery. So we lost one of our own to the greed of the others. Poor guy. So I'll reduce the number of builders to 2 and have another fisherman and gatherer going and 1 laborer. Laborers are transport people, so we will have to see about that being better in the future. Oh, that's good. Oh, we survived the winter. Good. Let's go slower. I think double speed might be a good overall game speed, honestly. Okay. Let's see if they can get the hospital built. That would be cool. No firewood left. Yeah, we're working on that. Mm-hmm. 50 loggers, huh? One builder left, 1 laborer left, but we need the construction materials, so there's that. Okay, the farms are going again, and we've got 2 fishermen. Perfect. It should be warm enough soon that the heating is not an issue anymore. And very soon we'll have someone teach the kids. Got 2 welds. Alright. Lots of collection to do. Okay, we've got everything distributed directly, so the market is going to come in handy very soon, but I think we'll have to wait. Let's see, where was the general statistic? Here? Oh yeah, that is this one. So those are potatoes. Food in general. Ah, I see. Okay. It's 21 degrees out. How can you be freezing? Silly people. Oh, we've got a new kid. So, here's the drama log. A child named Luther Ford. And Earl D. Myrone. Ah, okay. So some of them grew up already. I didn't even see that happen. Okay. Cool. And they are cool as well. I'm not sure why they still freeze. Seems odd. Let's try to prioritize the school again. But every child that grows up automatically becomes a laborer. If I remember correctly. So that will help us already. Yeah, cornfield. Super good. But I've got 3 foresters. They could start with the cutting and stop it with the planting. I just realized it now. All these little small trees popping up here and there. They need to focus on the cutting if we want to get more firewood stocked. And fuel limit. Let's leave it at 200. I will see how much we will need to store in general. My road. Well, Myron. It's pronounced Myron, isn't it? Yeah, we're working on the firewood situation. Schools getting deliveries? No. Yes. Ah, very nice. Okay, so let's pause here. We can focus on the school. Water deer. New breed. Okay. Skylar has become an adult. Good. Now we've got 2 laborers. Getting better. No food store though. Means we need another fisherman. The funky soundtrack is funky. Yeah, they are ATGs. I like that. Let's see, we have stone to collect here. And iron. Oh yes, that's the sound I like. Kill the trees. Kill them all. It's harsh if you lose one in the first winter, isn't it? Okay, we've got food. Haha. Now that lasted long. We had food for a minute. Maybe I need to increase the field size here. I would have to create a new one. I see. Let's connect them here. And have 2 more fields that we can work. Hey, Game Rainbow Turtle, welcome. Oh, we lost someone to the winter because I was a bit low on brain power when I decided to not tell anyone to build things, and I was getting confused. But I didn't want to go for the tutorial because the tutorial always focuses me on the wrong things, and this way I can learn the game much better. I will never forget to, you know, to appoint laborers again. Now that I lost someone because of that. It's going well though. It's a fun game. Obviously it's the moment where you start seeing it as a challenge is when you understand how it works. Today I'm learning how it works, and that's a bit of a different gameplay loop. But it's a good game. I like the survival aspect to it. You know, that it puts you on the edge from the start. Played it only for around 3 minutes. Okay. It's definitely a cool builder. I mean, the user interface needs a bit of getting used to. It has mod capabilities. You can get mods for it. So, you know. Give it a try, maybe play the tutorial or not, and then change some aspects with a mod or 2. And it really picks up after 10 to 50,000 minutes. But now I know about prioritizing building, I know about stockpiling. But yeah, I learned a lot already, which is kind of cool. And we have an interesting area here with a big mountain in the backyard, and lots of river that we can use for fishing. Later on, I think a second fisher hut will be necessary. Yeah, we don't have enough logs because we keep building things. The stone, the schoolhouse still needs a lot of Cut logs. I'm not sure about the hunting lodge. Okay, that also needs some. Now we've got another worker. Cool. The kids are growing up. It's perfect. But I want to educate them in the school. And afterwards I want to keep everybody alive with the hospital. And also I want to build a marketplace. But you know, you can only do so many things. It's an easy game to bounce off. It wouldn't count as charming, but it's kind of lovable for what it is. Hard to describe properly. But you know, it does tick a few boxes for me. Aha! Now we can say pumpkin. Right, so each field can have one worker. Okay. Well, we've got 2 laborers. And 1 builder is well enough currently. There's our builder. Picking up resources currently. Yeah, I guess we can assign another farmer already. But there's a lot of work to be done, so... Need to be careful with the job placement. Oh no! I don't really want to burn a hole in your pouch. But if you start playing games that you already have because I stream them, that's cool. And the others you can just put on the wish list. Until your wish list is long, and then you buy one. Yeah, the reserve for logs will always be low. That's very efficient. Ah, another laborer. Okay, one's gonna become a farmer now. What's going on? Gay Rainbow Turtle, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Holy moly! The pouch burning commences. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. You crazy person. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we have 5 more subscribers. I'll wait until the alerts are done because I'm going to do 5 more alerts. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Farmers. 3. Thank you so much. Hey Wolfsoul, welcome. Good to see you. So let's see, 5 more. Yeah. That's another discovery marathon.
Party. So much party till you drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's next month because February is already booked.
Yeah. Party. Best day ever. Party. So much party.
Holy moly.
Say it again. Yeah.
I might need to either increase the number of subs required for a new marathon. Or I need to change how we do the marathons. Yeah, it's snowing here. Total welcome. We have lots of snow today. One of our windows we can't really open anymore because it's so full of snow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Party, party, party. Best day ever. Party, party, party. So much party. Party, party, party. Party till you drop. Say it again. Yeah, yeah.
Go wild and knock it up to 21 required.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Party, party, party. Best day ever. Party, party, party. So much party. Party, party, party. Party till you drop.
Okay, so let's see. What
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Party,
what
party,
do we
party.
do then?
Best day ever.
Oh, it's winter
Party,
time in the
party,
game.
party. So much party. Party, party, party. Party till
Ooh,
you drop.
let's
Say it again.
see. Schedule says we've got full motion video next Saturday. The Saturday after that is the Super Indie Mystery Discovery Marathon, and at the last Saturday of this month, we're going to have the top-down perspective as a theme for the Discovery. I've got an idea. March. The first Saturday of March is going to be a community-sponsored Discovery Marathon, where I check out early access games. There are a few games that I keep tabs on, and I'll pull 6 out of my hat and show them to you in their current state. Obviously, I'm going to pick the ones that are hopefully going to be reality and not the ones that have been in early access for 20 years already. So, negative 16 Celsius. Oh, that is not a sensible temperature. That's an insane temperature. Yeah, let's do that. An early access checkup on the first Saturday in March. That's a good plan. Thank you for the support, everybody. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to leave the counter at 21 and reset it after the stream. Let's go back to Banished. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Negative 16 is just... Ooh. Over here it's probably like negative 4 or something. In the game here it's 0 degrees. We've got a bit of food. How are we doing on firewood? Well, let's say there's firewood, full stop. It looks so nice with the snow on the houses and such. I really like that. Oh, the school's being built. Oh, very good. Yeah, they are. The pumpkins are not harvested, so we have no pumpkin. Reserve of logs is low. That's okay. How many farmers do we have currently? 3. Let's make that 0. And gatherers and fishermen all. And another forester. Because farming in the winter doesn't really... Is that pumpkin still alive? Now it's gone. We don't need farmers currently. But they are building the school. That's awesome. Yeah. Negative 16 is insane. This is minus 5 Celsius now here. So this is how it is right now outside my window, right? In the real world. I kind of hope that no one's dying this time. Also, where's the graveyard? I told them to build a graveyard there. Cemetery. Too small. How is that too small? Is the game trying to tell me something? A lot of people will die. Okay, so the cemetery is big. Yeah, they are. They are. They're like, that's not enough space to bury 5,000 people. Oh. Okay, late autumn. Oh, that was a very cold autumn then. It wasn't even winter yet. Oh boy. I could start building a new house already. Just realized that. Yeah, they anticipate too many deaths, if you ask me. Cut them down, cut them down. And we will start planting again come spring. Currently we are cutting. Now, I'll first complete the house and then we can finish the tailor in spring, yeah? How does that sound? Undertaker school. I'm working on it. The underkeeper also. Sweet lord, what's an underkeeper? Does he keep the undies? The undies keeper? I don't know. Okay, so we still have some logs and some food and some firewood. So we might just get through the winter. Which would be quite nice. We've got stone stored. I'm feeling like upgrading the houses to stone houses soon wouldn't make sense. And that's it with the logs already. Yeah, maybe we need 2 of these, huh? 2 foresters. 1 for cutting, 4 people for cutting, 4 for planting. Bloody kids could grow up, maybe. Oh, we've got a school. Yay! Can we afford to have a teacher? I guess so. So, we've got a teacher. Ernice and Rianne. Latest childbirths here. Ah, okay. See, our root cellar is full of roots and shrooms and berries. Good. Healthy living. And it's early winter, so the question is, do we get through the winter with the firewood we have coming in, or not? We might even finish the house. See, they're already carrying the logs. Right, if I remember correctly, the school had a big advantage. Let's check it out. Schools are used to increase the education of citizens. Educated citizens will produce more resources in any profession they may be assigned to. A schoolhouse requires a teacher. A school can only educate 20 students at once. You'll need more than one schoolhouse and teacher to educate larger populations. When a child grows up and reaches an age where he or she could work, if there's space in a school that is staffed by a teacher, they'll become a student for several years. After a certain amount of schooling, they'll become educated workers. Otherwise, they'll be uneducated workers having missed their chance. So, need to make sure there's always a living teacher. Can't have the teacher die. That's important now. Oh, they bring firewood. Yeah, okay. They don't bring construction resources yet. Fair enough. We've got a first student. Now for a few years. But the thing is, if they start producing more and better, we will have an easier time surviving this harsh environment that has a -8 degrees in autumn. Firewood's low and it's early winter. There's still some stocked, 34 units. Food is not going to be an issue. I'm very happy about that because we lost someone to starvation earlier. Mainly because he was sitting in his house alone and nobody of the neighbors shared any potatoes with him. Which is very rude. So now, as soon as they could become a worker, they go for school. Okay. So what's missing here? Yeah, logs. Okay. I think everything that needs logs will have to wait till spring. And then I can think about getting another forester's lodge going over here somewhere, near the hunter. Ah, we just need to finish building this. Good. Ah, sounds good. I like the plan. That is extremely rude. I mean, they could have shared their berries also, or their roots from the root cellar, or their onions, but they didn't do it. I'm really not happy with them because of that. Oh, now it's getting cold again. Yeah. Food reserve is low, but we've got 206 taters. And roots and such. $93 fish. Yeah, 6 children and 1 student. And 1 cemetery to be built. Aha! The Hunter's Lodge is coming. Well, it's going to be an interesting spring for sure. Most definitely. Kill the trees. I still have them do mostly logging, but I can soon switch to cut and plant, I think. Ah, this is how long. Okay, this is the 2nd year of the town, and we're closing in on spring, so I'll activate the planting. But we also need to have farmers. I guess one of the forester peeps becomes a hunter. One of the gatherers a farmer. I'll see. Oh, it stopped at 97%. That's... Oh, they didn't stop. Okay, good. Right, so one of the gatherers becomes a hunter. We can have up to 3 hunters. Good. Good, good, good. Meanwhile, the removal of stones commences. Okay. How much does the upgrade cost? 24 logs, 40 stone, 10 iron. Yeah. Some resources from the existing building will be reclaimed. Cool. So next project for them would be to finish the next house, because the population will grow and the kids want their own home at some point. And I need to decide if I want the marketplace here. I think it's a good spot for it. Dramatic music. Now this is a bit of a double road. Would be a double road. We'll not do that. We'll not do that. Maybe I can have decorations or something later. Town hall. Whoa, that's big. I'll pause that for now. But I want it there, so now it's planned. Another plan would be the second fisher. Oh, I can have 3 fishermen. Fisher people. Without overlapping. And it's early spring. So that means 2 of the foresters will now be farmers. Very nice. You know, it's one of those games where you're actually happy when it finally stops snowing. Parles is a student? Yeah, well, we know that. What about the other kids? 6 more kids. Grow up already. Ah, the house. The house. Why is it not done yet? Because there's only 1 laborer, huh? And so many jobs that I told them to do. There's no fish left. They ate all the fish. How'd they do that? Okay, let's pause the market as well, because that house needs to get finished. I'll even send one of the fishermen to be a laborer again to help with all the jobs. Cemetery has to wait. So, average happiness, average health. Not very happy. So, a tavern. We need a pub. A new child, yay! Getting crowded. I'll probably have two rows of farmland here. These 3 and another 3 here. But the population's too small to keep that going, so... wait. You might see, if you have seen me play RimWorld, you might see the similarities. I do give too many jobs and then I have trouble prioritizing or canceling things. I kind of want the people to suffer through what I plan for them. It's evil. But it definitely makes the games more interesting. For me. More horrible to watch for you guys. You sit already like, why is he doing that? And I keep torturing you. So, from the hunting, do we get meat? Oh, food, huh? Skyla is our huntress and she's working, and I want to see where she goes when she's hunted successfully. I have grand plans, yes. That's how it works. Oh man. So, for those people who are suffering from very cold temperatures currently, what's your favorite thing to do when it's that cold outside to feel comfortable? Is it a blanket, or very, very nice clothes that are warm, or maybe a special tea? Skylar is working still. I know that some people have special, how do you say that? Special recipes, like add a bit of cinnamon to your tea or coffee. Keep warm. Stay inside. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it already helps a lot, doesn't it? To not be outside. Oh, would you look at that? The stockpile is nearly full. I can help with that, actually. Let's build a second one. Like this. Yeah, you enjoy the Formula 1? Thanks for watching. Take care, Badger. Negative 30 degrees. Holy crap. Sleeping it off. Yeah, I bet. What does this mean? The production limit for this resource has been reached. Cool. Make more. We can stockpile more now. Alright, I guess another stockpile would be good. Here, where the hunter is. Oh, I did plan the market already. And another barn, because we'll have 2 fishermen connecting to this later on. Yeah, 200 megabyte or something. It's super tiny. And it does a lot of pretty things, like the snow that trickles down, and the water looks very nice. And it just runs smooth. They were just very efficient with the hogging of resources. Okay, the house is being built. Perfect. But unpause the market. Very good. I let the 2 laborers work because I've got a lot of cleaning jobs for them, so They are busy as anything. That's the thing with the school, right? You get a bonus out of it, but it's quite the long-term investment. And I think this game is a lot about long-term planning. Sustainable settlement. And then the controlled growth, I would say. So the cutting and planting here. I'll stop it with the planting again, because we have a lot of trees growing up, and there are still enough to cut down. And our two foresters are busy enough supplying. Let's make it 3 foresters supplying enough log for construction. It's good to know that 1 builder is enough. All the houses are getting crowded soon. Right. We'll build another well also to the school. And next to town hall. Just in case there is a fire, I want people to have access to water. But it's again a case of too many jobs at the same time. Storage barn has to wait. The houses can be built, so that's all right. The Big Cheese, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday to you, also. Welcome to my humble Banished village, named Nemo Villarina, where the reserve of logs is perpetually low. And where we have many, many jobs to do. But since I doubled my forester action now, it should be getting better. So the firewood stockpile is now increased by 100. The rest is divided among the houses. Oh, I wanted to try to upgrade one. One of the houses. Let's see if I can also give that priority. And now we have got homeless people again. Because they need to rebuild the house, right? Stop the removal of resources and stop destroying this house. Stop destroying this house! Let's see. Hey DVA Fish, welcome. The banishing goes well. We lost only 1 person to starvation in the first winter. Since this is basically me playing this for the first time, I think I did okay. And we've got a school going with a student already. Educational pumpkin farming is a thing in our special community here. I do give the people too many jobs at the same time, though, which leads to overload in jobs. I'll just have 2 builders now.
Welcome aboard.
What's the second farmer doing here with the corn? Akairam, thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? Welcome to Banished. What have you been streaming? It sounds like Utopia, right? Pumpkin farmers and teachers all happy with what they are currently doing. It's a bit of a mad situation. But it's already late summer, so we don't have that much time. So the house upgrading should go. I'm not sure how it works, so I need to try it out. I think they reclaim some of the resources and then they rebuild it. I did assign 2 builders. Now they demolish it and then they build it up again. So upgrading is really hands-on work here. The reserve of food is low. That's not good. But we've got autumn coming up, so we can still get some more food in. I just needed to see how the upgrading works. Thank you so much. What have you been streaming, Akairam? What have you been streaming? Ah, see, I've got these 2 houses here coming in as well. Your kids better appreciate this school. Greg died of starvation. Yeah, Greg was alone in his house and the others did give him potatoes. The other houses were full of food and they let their neighbors starve. Scary stuff, that. Oh, those cleaning jobs are being done now. Perfect. So we can expand the town outward here. And have another hunter going, maybe. But that's future talk. Can't afford to do that now. See, the pumpkin harvest is coming in. That's good. This field is a bit of a mystery to me. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna retask 2 of the foresters to fishing and hunting, so we'll see how that goes. Right, this needs 40 stone delivered, 24 logs, and 10 iron. Before it's winter, please. A lot to do. Dead by Daylight. Oh, nice. That's an odd game for me to watch because I find it very, very creepy, to be honest. Oh, you get some food. Thanks again, and see you very soon. Take care. Oh, 3 kids. Wow, all autumn children here. 1, 2, 3. Now we really need that house finished. I tried to prioritize it, but I'm really not exactly sure what they. Well, I could tell the 2 builders to collect the resources first, right? And then as soon as the resources have been delivered, I think if a builder doesn't have the ability to build something, they work as a laborer automatically, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'm just assigning them laborer jobs. So the trees have been removed. And before the trees are not removed, they are not bringing the resources in. I think that's the order of things. Ah, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Right? That's how it works. Yeah. So I could leave them as builders. But it doesn't hurt to let them finish their, you know, I have so many labourer jobs anyway, and only that one builder job that I want done real quick, so I might as well let them do some other things on the side while we wait for the resources to come in. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, thanks for confirming. It was a hunch. Let's pause that. Oh. So we have the iron stockpile, that's not a problem. And I can assign a builder now. This is nearly all there. Some iron missing. Food's looking okay. Oh, snow's coming. No, it's rain. Okay, it looked like snow here. So, upgrading a house is a big job. Can't just... In other games, you just, you know, upgrade. Not in Banished. It's something you need to plan for. I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. Let's do that next. Where's our builder? Ah, just arrived at the site. Very good. Andel has become a student. Now we've got 2 students. Cool. They will be the best workers ever. And they will build the cathedral. That's going to be their job. Over here. We already planned it. Now we see a stone house for the first time. Kind of cool. Yeah, I know. No logs. Tools. Blessed are the tool makers, because we have completely forgotten about them. A blacksmith. Likes to work next to the stockpile because that's more fun. Yeah, okay. That's kind of important, but it needs to be the house first. Hey Ricefall, welcome. Yeah, everybody's playing Valheim. I've looked at it for a few bits of an hour. Let's say 20 minutes or something. Maybe next year I'll check it out. That is far from finished. We're very far from finished. And I don't like how it looks. Really. Yeah, everybody and their mom is playing it. I just was talking to Badger about it earlier. My Steam friend list was full of Valheim, and Twitch was full of Valheim. And I checked it out last week. Personally, for me, next year, maybe. Well, there are lots of cheap games. That is not the reason. I think there's some nice marketing going on. Other reasons don't exist that make a game like that pop out so hard. Making Co Carnage stream it would have helped a lot, wouldn't it? The snow effect is very awesome. And like Gay Rainbow Turtle just said earlier, this is a few hundred megabytes only. I think 200 or 300. And it's doing quite a few things very, very nicely. Among them is the snow. Obviously, in a game like this is the unique selling point for this game is not the amazing graphics, but the snow is really awesome. And you know, the smoke from the chimney, right? Just how it is on how it looks on the rooftops. And the transition, there are quite some things that are well done. We've got student number 3, perfect. Lovely. Right. Blacksmith, it needs no removal, that's good. We still have enough food. But the farmers can do something else now. We'll have another hunter. Let's have 3 laborers. We've got a lot of stuff to do for them. Anyway. Yeah. It's going around. Sometimes games go around. It happens. Out of tools? Yeah. Okay, that's a problem. Priority here. The fisherman's tool is broken as well. Okay. They still seem to be able to complete work, but at a reduced rate, maybe. Let's see. Tools and... No, that's not the tools I want to pick up on. Blacksmiths. We don't have coal yet, so we must start with iron tools. Citizens need tools to do any work other than carrying goods. If they don't have a tool, they will work much slower and resource production will be severely limited. Okay, so now that the first 2 tools are broken, we need to really take care of the situation. But I'll leave them in their respective jobs. I thought about retasking them, but that's not what I'm going to do. Just... they're finishing the well. Perfect. How are we doing on resources here? Stone and iron. Oh, the stone is just going to be enough. Right. And then we have the blacksmith working on tools, which is quite necessary. I can pause that well, so that the builder goes to the blacksmith next. Because it does take a bit of time until you're done with such a thing. There's a kid standing in it. Get out of there! Dad's trying to work. Alright. The spooky music doesn't really fit the game, this track. And yeah, another kid was born. Right, that's why we need the blacksmith and more houses very soon. So, Ricefall, did you play some Valheim? Or were you interested in knowing if I want to stream it myself? Since you brought it up. Early winter. We still need the iron here to build the smithy. We don't have... Oh, another kid was born. Damn. Okay, now the iron is coming in. No, not yet. See, and if the builder would now go to the other well, that would take too long to finish before we can get to the blacksmith then. And I don't want to assign one of the laborers to building again. It needs to be who's it? Levant, who's gonna do the job. And after that, it's the tailor. That's going to be a rough decision. Can we build a house before we build the tailor? Maybe. I like the fact that this game is a big and a small scale at the same time. The big scale is thinking ahead, And the small scale is you do decide for individual buildings. You can lay out plans like I did here. You can put the buildings out and then just wait. But the individual decision which to build next, that's it's kind of important. It is an actual decision. You're committing to that. I just hope no one's gonna die because the cemetery is not yet done. And it makes people very sad when someone dies. So what's going on here? No logs in Nemo land. Food reserves are low. We've got 140 stored. Yeah, it's not too much, I guess. One laborer less. Nearly all the logs are here. But this time the firewood will last the winter. Last time we had a low stockpile at the end of winter, and now we have not even a mention because I increased the limit to 300. I guess that was a good idea after all. But we still need the logs. So I'll set this to 200. Some of the logs need to be transported. Ah, reserve food is low. I still see onions here. And meat. Now the onions are gone, okay, but the meat is there. Right on time. Imagine how things will look up when the first students get out of school. With a production boost. Ah. There, the blacksmith. You can already see where the things are happening, right? This is going to be where the molten ore will be. And the anvil will be placed here, I guess. The other game I was talking about earlier, they had a similar looking starting area was Dawn of Men. From the bare bones user interface, it's very similar to this game. It was also fun to play. They are both very, very much for people who can use their mind to create what the game does not really show. They can be very immersive, intense, and satisfying games, even though they are low. Lower on the investment bar, right? This is a small studio behind Dawn of Men and this one here, and not the same studio as far as I know. So not much money was used to create these games, but they still are very, very good games. I think it's a bit of a misconception sometimes that if a game is not from a big studio, it automatically does less. It just depends on what you're looking for, really. And good graphics are only half the necessity. It depends very much on the player. Like we established yesterday when we were playing the platformers. Ori and the Blind Forest was the last one we played, and it looks so good, and it's straightforward, a very nice platformer with very convenient things in it. But if you're looking for a unique thing, something new, something fresh, Ori and the Blind Forest is not that. Ori and the Blind Forest is just a very good platforming game in presentation and game mechanics. That's all very, very good, but not very unique. And we also played Owlboy, and that was unique, right? So between high value graphics and very good game, there's a lot of room. And for me, Banished does fill a gap in the builder setup. Like the builder games that you can get, there are city builders, and then there are theme park builders, and there are not many survival builders, and this is that. And this is not a resource management game only. It's much more than that, but you have to sort of want to get into that with your head. The game doesn't do it for you. That's what I mean, right? Kind of have to work on that on your own. And not everybody's willing to do that. And the storage barn can really wait. But we could start removing the resources here that are in the way. And someone's going to be a blacksmith very soon. So, early spring, how many farmers? We have 0. That's not good. And so much work to do. One of the fishermen. 2 of the fishermen? Let's have 2 farms set up this year. We need 4 if we want everything going. But there's too much work to be done. Oh, I've got a lot of resources sitting here on the hospital. Okay, let's start gathering the resources then. 2 houses, a hospital. That's a lot of work. Ah, the blacksmith nearly done. Right, and the stone house looks like this. Not bad. And like I said earlier, quite the investment, but they need less firewood. So it's a good investment. I guess a valid strategy to play this is to start with the school a bit later than I did. Actually. We can collect these stones. Yeah, we need more for the hospital. And also, you know, some games do fluid animations when things are built. That's cool. But these stages, the hard stages that Banished uses, obviously that saves resources, right? You don't need to do animations and so on. But I actually like it. If you see 1, 2, 3, 4 different stages for the buildings. I appreciate that. Something I saw, you can change the model, right? There are different types of houses. I think the game is already doing it on its own. It builds different models. But you can do it yourself if you want. You can have a set of houses. A boarding house for the homeless. No. We don't want that. Something I need to figure out later. As soon as the blacksmith has provided us with tools and we have the hospital built, I think that's roughly when I can start figuring out mining. But not yet. Your food and firewood count. It's a count. We're focusing on the blacksmith. Five students. Nice. 20 was the maximum, I think. I like my firewood count. And where's my job counter? That's more important right now. Aye. That's alright. That's alright. See, we've got 5 students and 9 children. That's insane. You gotta think of the future. Apparently the last bits of the forge are really hard work. Cool. So 92%. Storage barn is empty. Well, now we've got 4 fish in there, but they feel lonely already. They will not have to suffer for long, though. Put it that way. Hey, Sit, welcome. Yeah, we starved. Greg is dead, but we're not talking about Greg anymore. Yeah. Sadly we cannot name it, well, we could call it that. Kids will really take a long time until they learn anything at all. 20 years later. Very old kids with long beards come out of the school and have really learned not much. How is it going, Sid? How's your Sunday? A grateful end? No. No. Oh, we get Parles is an adult. And he has been a student before. Parles, where are you? Show yourself. He is educated. Oh yeah. So can I tell Parles? Can I tell Parles to work on the field? Can I give specific jobs to people? Anyone in chat? Finding out that reading books and buying books are 2 separate hobbies. Nice. Can I send, like, for example, Mr. Pulse here, can I send them to a different job? Purposefully, or do I just have to assume that they find, you know, if I tell them, how do I do that? Rules and reports. So that puts up this here. I had the right window, but I can't tell a specific person, like my first educated, homeschooled, School of Greg, accomplished Bachelor of Potato Eating. Now he's a farmer. Okay, that worked. Maybe, just a guess, maybe there's an internal priority system when you have an educated laborer that they will be the next one. If you assign a new job and out of the pool of laborers, the game automatically picks the one with education if there's one available. That's how I would have done it. Yeah, exactly. You can't tell specific villagers to do a job, but I guess the game has a mechanic for that. They move to get closer to their jobs. That's why I can say click on Levant and say he lives here and he works there. Okay, then there's something else. I can see the paths, right? I can click on a villager and I see where they walk, how far they walk. And if I, for example, reassign, let's say I reassign all the farmers, put them all back into the laborer pool and then assign 5 new farmers, I think the game will actually put the ones closest to the farms first. That would work with what Big Cheese said. I think that's how the game does it. Because that's what the numbers and the movements showed so far. And I think that's a clever system, isn't it? Lovely. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we have that sorted out. Thanks for helping out, guys. I appreciate it. Okie dokie. So, let's see. Oh, we're going to celebrate this. Blacksmithing. It's madness. Finish it! Start shouting at you. So, the first student has come out of school. That means the other 2 are going to be in year 5. Coming out of school in year 5. Yeah, I know about the food. It's bad. Complete. But you didn't finish it, you asshole. You left it at 100%, but there's 1 work unit missing. You bastard. Oh man, come on. That's just rude. I'm gonna follow you around. Who needs food? Silly builder. Finish the job. Damn it. I'm gonna haunt you. Okay. So we will actually get tools before winter, which means the firewood production will commence again, and the fishermen will have a proper fishing rod again. Also. So Martina, you're an educated blacksmith. That's awesome. We're very happy about that. Very good. Yeah. Iron tools, please, because we don't have access to coal yet. I think she's doing her last job as a laborer. Can't blame her. Okie dokie. Do some blacksmithing now, please. That would be appreciated. Summertime, and the blacksmithing is not happening. Aha. Yeah, we know about that. Iron. Logs. Tools. Yeah! Hammer time. Awesome. Alright. That's good. That is very good. Over here we still are cutting mainly, but the reserves of trees. The others need to grow. That's the point, right? Other trees need to grow. Furthermore, we've got two houses that are in need of stone. Let's finish one before we do the other. Okay. Very good. Yeah, that's a proper crop. Nice. Corn harvest will be awesome. Yeah, she's making her own tools now. That's good. You're missing logs, yes. But there are logs here. Ah. Weird. Oh well. We shall see. What's the time? 8:15. Log not found. Yeah, well, I think she was confused when it comes to the logs. Full of errors. And woodworms. Ah, but logs also belong into this one. Ah, okay. Oh, the teacher's tool is broken. So the club he uses to beat the students is broken as well. Well, that was going downhill quick. Late summer. So she does not have access to logs. 6 logs go there first. I beg to differ for a minute because we need the logs at the blacksmiths now. See, if it's too hard to watch for you, you can do something else instead. You know. Or, you know, just suffer through it silently. There are games where there are viewers who have a hard time watching people play it for the first time or play it in a way that they are not used to, and I always wonder why they come in. Maybe you've played it. They Are Billions. If you like Banished, They Are Billions is a game you should try. Very challenging. And, you know, it's good that you say that, because sometimes if there's just an emote in chat, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to make of it. And some people actually really have... I feel like they have bodily harm that they suffer, and I always ask myself why they are actually watching someone play the game instead of not watching them play. But Banished is a very dramatic game, so there's that. Later on I'm gonna play some RimWorld. That's similar. So far we've been blessed with nobody coming in who's being an asshole, but it happens sometimes. And by pointing it out, I can find out what kind of viewer you are. So you can be dramatic, that's right. I wish they would be done with the... Ah, see, the teacher got his club back. I wish they would be done with the educating here. We can't see the progress of the students, can we? That would be nice, though. Like if you had a list of pupils and when they come out of school. Maybe you get that with the town hall. That would be good. But that would also be very precise. And some things, some information in this game is not very precise. Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. I saw some screenshots of it and was not very convinced. I saw some screenshots that I didn't really think were very inviting. But I did establish earlier that looking at screenshots only is really not giving you a good idea of what the game's going to be. Ernice has become a student. I feel like yesterday when Ernice was born. She was born in winter. Do I remember that correctly? No, in autumn. Nah. So next question. I can't change the name. That is a bit of a... Is there a mod for that? Does anyone know? Is there a mod for naming people in Banished? I would enjoy that. Yeah, you check. You look at screenshots and check Steam reviews, and then you know exactly what's gonna happen. You're tempted, even though it's an early access. Yeah. How long has it been in early access for? Some people use spreadsheets. I always use spreadsheets for anything. Just not for the shopping list. 2 years in early access. Oh, okay. Still getting regular updates. That's good. For everything. Spreadsheets for planning your carrot farming. And how to figure out if games are good or not. I think Deviant Fish is up to something. Let's continue on the house here. Oh, it's autumn. And it's snowing already. Crap. Okay. I need to sort that much information that I can't do without spreadsheets. I could do with text files also, but spreadsheets are more fun. It is. It is. Talking about tools. Everybody has unbroken tools now, which is very awesome. That's why I told the blacksmith to wait until the house is done. Well, not wait, but now they have to split the logs between these two. And you have no logs to work with. Ah, so that's something. I think I'll stop the work here for a bit. That would be one tool for the storage. We can stop the work, and the blacksmith becomes forester. Ah, it's gonna be a harsh winter. Dustin. Who's naming their children Dustin? We need a justice department. For the crime of horrid naming, the parents of Dustin have been imprisoned. Shame on them. We need clothing as well. Ah, see, that's where all the stone got delivered to. Crap. Yeah. The other ones I paused in time, but there has been some stone stockpiled in the... Oh, there are all the logs we need. I think if we want to get through winter, we have to cancel the hospital. I'm so sorry, Mr. Hospital, but we have to cancel you a lot. The logs we need elsewhere, and we're gonna pause the blacksmith work now. We've got 4 tools in storage. That's enough. The rest will be chopped to firewood and used to make sticks for the students. Rianne has become a student. Awesome. It's gonna be good. Where are you going, Mr. Forrester? Why are you bringing it there? Why is the Forester bringing the... Interesting. Okay, I think the farmers are out of a job now. Yeah, there you go. Good. Oh, I guess if you don't have many laborers, the specialists do all the carrying work themselves. That's the issue. That's the issue. Dustin! Dustin to be janitor. Very good. So, one thing is clear, and spending 2 hours on this game is not really a problem. 2.5 actually. Easily done. In the end, compared to RimWorld, does it bring enough to the table? I guess if you find RimWorld too chaotic, or don't like the graphic style, then Banished is an alternative. Or, if you feel like RimWorld is never going on sale and you want something cheaper, then Banished is definitely an option. Right? But it is very similar. But you can get this on GOG on a sale for like €5 or €6, I think. Currently, it's in the Humble Store for a few bucks. Once you figure out staying alive. Well, once you figure out how to stay alive. Oh, that's working like a charm. Not. Info, isn't that command working? Oh well, if I enable it, it works. So currently, it's full price on the Humble Store. I wouldn't recommend it for that price, but you can wishlist it if you like. But yeah, you can get it on a sale on your favorite store. I have it on GOG, and I think I bought it for €6 or something. It's a silly okay price. I guess as soon as you figure out how you stay alive, you can turn the difficulty up. You can start with a smaller or a bigger population, a different map, harsher climate, and as soon as you've got that all figured out, you spend at least 60 hours in this game, and I think that might just also be a point where you can say, yeah, okay, I've seen enough of this game, I'll play the next game. And 60 hours in a game, that's an okay thing for, even for €20, that would be okay. Considering that sometimes you want to calculate how much hours you get out of your money. Sometimes you don't want to do that. But sometimes you do. And when you do, 60 hours of Banished is decent. That's a regular sized RPG. But yeah, I mean, it probably is for a certain type of player, as most games are for a certain type of player. The fact that it's not super deep might also be an advantage, because if you only buy games that are super deep and keep you interested for thousands of hours, the only thing you do when you buy new games is build up a backlog. So playing Banished for a lot and then putting it back on the shelf, I think is quite okay. And you can pull it back out a year later and try it again. Oh yeah, probably. Under an auspicious moon. So, the end of winter is approaching. And we can start building a tailor. Another craftsman. There should be 1 or 2 children coming out of school very soon. Very soon. And then I'm gonna go for a food break, and then I'm gonna go for RimWorld. But I'm still good for half an hour or something. Then we're gonna chill a bit in RimWorld. I want to start my chocolate farming with the hippies. So that needs to be taken care of. Fruit break. Apples and such. Oranges, maybe. One stone is missing. How rude. It's been marked for collection now. And these. I think it's kind of cool that the seasonal job changes are affecting this game a lot. Kind of cool. In theory, I could leave the farmers assigned and they would do something else during winter, but I don't trust the game, so I'm doing it manually. The chocolate hippies, yay! They're gonna be awesome. Come on, one more stone. Can't be that hard. All the rustling and bustling. You have the stone. You've got logs. Okay. For the tailor person. Because this one stopped. Nice. Still got 3 tools stockpiled. That's also very good. Is that a thing? Clearing resources overrides job priorities. Or do the woodcutters not have any growing trees here anymore? Could be. Ah. Interesting. Early spring has come. Very good. Tend to the farms, please. 2 more kids. Yeah. Right, now we've got 2 laborers. Doing jobs. But I mean, I think you have to put this in your inner list of builder games. You have to put this where it belongs, right? It's not up top tier. But it does feel a special, for me at least, it does feel a special niche. Because it has this survival aspect to it. And if I feel like RimWorld is too much to manage, which it can be, it's a lot, I could do this again. Chocolate chip, chocolate hip, no, not chocolate chip cookies we could do. They are not very hip. The pirates always want silver for some reason. I don't really understand that anyway. Boom. I'm gonna fast forward. See how they deal with the trees here. This is still missing a stone. Okay. Let's get them some stone. Oh, the tools are nearly used up again. So the blacksmith can go back to work. Without a job. Oh yeah, because I disabled this. Or did. Chocolate muffins. Oh, keep talking about food and I will start my food break earlier. I've got leftover pancakes. Tasty. Andel has become an adult. Nice. And a new kid. 18 adults. We're approaching 40 people in our town. don't even have a marketplace. Oh, another one. See, they popped out of school. Both of them. Cool. So now we're gonna get things done here. In Nemo Land. Go get the stones. And they're like, that's what I went to school for? Are you kidding me? Yes. Town Hall is out of my price range currently, but I could see myself finishing the market next year. Probably. So did the blacksmith just create tools and broke the tools again? Oh, the tailor is coming in. Sweet. So this is the first full harvest we do. That's pretty good. Building another house. Upgrading would cost 24 logs. Lot. Finish the cemetery. Just in case, you know. Oh yeah, and the last well. That just needed work to be done. Another one working. Cool. So, that means we'll have 2 more foresters. Take care of that plague of trees we have. Good, good, good. We've got 12 tools. That means we can set the blacksmith free. Stone reserve. Yeah, that's alright. We are using it for things. And there are still a lot of stones marked for pickup. That's good. Harvest is coming in. Nice. Oh, what's Streamlabs doing here? Blinking around like that. Odd. Yeah. That thing with the logs. Okay, so the tailor can make stuff out of leather and wool. We don't have wool yet. Oh, Pierce. Would that be farmers as well? Yeah, okay. Maybe next year, huh? 3 new students. Awesome. Filling up here. Gonna pause that. It's gonna happen next year. Still 8 tools left. That's good. And 1 person can be a tailor. Because we need more warm clothing. So this is Banished. Rutherford has become an adult. Yes. Can be a fisherman. And I think Banished is a neat game, but I would say that I enjoy RimWorld more for similar reasons. You know, for similar aspects of it. I know what I want to say. RimWorld just offers more. You don't have to do all the chaos in RimWorld. You can play it very toned down as a builder without the chaotic events. But they do tell a nice story, and that's a bit what this game is missing. You really have to put in your own, you know, version of storytelling, which is not bad as such. It's just not as captivating, I'd say. See, the clothes were necessary. We had 0 stored, and now we have a few stored, and they will be picked up instantly. Graveyard is coming along. Next up, we should really start working on the marketplace. Holy mackerel. More atmospheric. Different atmospheric. Yeah. You know, the thing with Banished is it allows you to tell your own story. It really does that. In RimWorld, you need to tone it down a bit, and it's a different type of story, because RimWorld has this science fiction Firefly sort of style to it, which I find very atmospheric myself. But you can write your own history in Banished, right? Later on, in like the 8th generation, we cross the river and build a tunnel through the mountain and whatnot. You can cover the whole map in a big, huge medieval style city. No, just Greg. Sad story is, though, that Greg died before we had cemetery portraits, so... A game like Banished set in 17th century Ukraine? I don't know. Probably. But it does not click with my brain. I don't know what it's called, if it exists. Now let's stop the collection of logs here for a bit. Firewood is going down. RD is becoming a student. Sweet. Greg is already with the big spirit in the sky. We can't eat Greg anymore. Also, this is not RimWorld. Yeah, I mean, I think the trick to Banished is long-term planning. And mitigated growth. You could call it sustainability, probably. See, firewood is running out. The 8 logs here that shouldn't have afforded that. We're just gonna get through it barely. I'm still gonna send the farmers fishing and hunting. Maybe if we need to bridge a bit of food gap there. See, now it's the matter of how much they stored at home. Starvation's gonna kill someone or not. That was a good decision. The clothing's still being picked up. Let's store at 10. I don't see the point of storing more than 10. And we made it to spring. I can still keep the logging going. But I like the farmers on the fields, please. So you kind of manage what comes next before it happens. Kind of hard to put my finger on it, but that's how it works in my head. Okay, we can afford the market now. And as soon as the market is done, I will go for a break and then we'll come back with RimWorld. Oh yeah, out of stones already. Again. We have stones. Just a matter of connecting them. Yeah, have a chill time at work, TJTish. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take care. Oh, Foundation. Yeah, I had that on my watch list. I'm just not sure currently if that's the one I kicked off my watch list or not. Because there was one of the builders that was really not going anywhere. Okay, the tailor can do something else. How about logging? Got a tree plague here. No, they can keep planting, that's alright. We like trees. Until there's a fire, then we don't. Bit more stone and wood, and then we're good. Ha! Look at that. Turn that off. Yes, absolutely. Tech, I agree. Crate's game is going to be interesting. Farthest Frontiers? Or what was it called again? Something like that. Obviously, I'm partial towards that because I loved Grim Dawn and I do know that they can do numbers. Yeah, Dorf Romantic. I saw that one. We need some new tools here. Let's keep producing them. Now we have 2 laborers. That's good. Our niece enjoys laboring around. Yeah, it looked a bit like a tile, like a puzzler, more than anything else. Let's focus on cutting for a minute there. Islanders is something that I would play on my tablet PC. Actually. Like a short like a short session, you know. Where you don't spend half the year building your village. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, we're getting there. Marketplace. Cool. Oh, someone's complaining about food. That's not good. That's not good. the harvest is coming in, but it's I'm cutting it close. How are we doing with the stones and the logs? Still low. Tools are still being used. Okay, with the harvest in though, we should have no complaints anymore. I really hoped I could get this done. Instead of focusing... Oh, we've got another worker. Perfect. Instead of focusing on another fisher. Which will have to happen next. Okay. Food situation 1 and 2 solved. Perfect. Oh, no, or not. They got another kid. Apparently they've got too much free time. Wait. Market is coming. Lovely. Or Villermo. The names here are sillier than in RimWorld. It's it's insane. Okay, 90 more work units and a builder. Advance that. Ah, but we're stockpiling stone now. That's good. Quite necessary. Down to 3 tools again. Clothing is up to 4. Now we got 6 more students coming very soon into our labor force. That was super necessary. Dustin has become a student. Oh, yes. And then, you know, in the far future, when we're all happy and full of hospitals and cathedrals, we build a town hall. Late autumn is annoyingly snowy. Really don't have enough food. Yeah. Work. Distribute goods at a marketplace. Okay. So you can have up to 12 people work at the market. Damn. Yeah, reserve of mostly anything is low. Okay, so the market has been built. It's questionable if I will reach the next year without losing someone to starvation. I mean, I can send the farmers. But getting another fisherman working is a good idea as well, I think. And maybe we need another forester, right? Another forester and then another woodcutter. Let's see. Fitting here. Oh, that connects here. And we need a connection here as well. So the road building will take a lot of work, but it's necessary because we have a few bits and pieces of road that we can also start doing stone roads, huh? At some point. But yeah, it's going to be a close call. Ah, the market person is distributing. Okay. So that probably having a market probably advances the distribution or reduces the distribution time so that people get their stuff quicker because they don't need to do it themselves. Huh. Good thing we have a market. I can barely make myself stop, but it's 9 PM and I want to play some more RimWorld. I'm going to make it a short break, 15-20 minutes, something like that. I'll grab some food and a tea, and then I'll be back with our RimWorld colony, which has been surviving for quite a long time, considering it's my first real attempt at a RimWorld colony. But I'm happy that I could show you Banished. For those of you who might want to give it another go, do it. It's worth your time, I would say. And this is the map we played today. A medium-sized, fair climate with disasters that we didn't have, luckily, and medium challenging starting conditions. Quite a happy little thing. And I've got an autosave that happens every 5 minutes, I think, and a manual save, and lots of things to do in this little village here, which I might just enjoy hanging out in for a bit. But it's not a game that I will stream on a regular basis. I'd rather stream RimWorld because it's a bit more engaging and easier to do some storytelling with